right, welcome back to O&G StrikeZone. Bryan, Kelvin, Marcus, and there she is, none other than welcome back.
Stashay. Her name's Stashay.
Stashay.
What the hell is Stashay? Don't look at my stuff. I mean, my cousin day thing. I'm doing my cousin nails, and I had to be in her garage, so don't judge me. Okay.
No judgment. How you doing, dear? How you doing?
I can't complain. I want to, but I can't. I may get fined for it.
Well, look. If they haven't kicked you off of social media yet, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Even though
nobody gonna come beat me up about it. Because if you do, I'm a cop police. So exactly. No. So I don't care what people say. You're not whatever.
Well, okay. So for those of you who don't remember or aren't familiar, Stashay is a Marching 100 alum, comedian, artist, musician, and this Saturday's event featuring what should have just been a normal halftime show between two bands. Two good SWAC bands turned into something a little more after Joe Bullard's comments. And so you had some comments and thoughts that we saw on social media, but I wanted to just kind of come to you and just get your thoughts on the uproar. I mean, did you catch it live, and when did it hit you? And then you were like, whoa, wait a minute, what is going on here? So I'm going to get out the way and kind of just let us know how it all came
I didn't. Okay, so I didn't catch it live, but on Facebook, it goes live, right? So on Facebook, what was happening was people was like, oh, Joe, some people was laughing, some people was saying other stuff. And I was like, okay, what is going on here? Because let me see. So I went and looked at the clip, and as a comedian, I laughed because one of my favorite comedians is George Carlin, and he has a skit about words, and words in itself and of itself mean absolutely nothing. It is the context and the intent. And so my whole thing was his intent was for it to be a joke. His intent was not for it to hurt or harm anybody. And I feel like when Jimmy Kimmel said what he said and got his job snatched, these same people were begging for Jimmy Kimmel to get his job back. And these same people were laughing at the death of Charlie Kirk, even though I don't too much care for him at all. But he got killed in front of his kids. Like, if you're going to have any empathy or anything, but then if you say that, then you're a coon. People are going to stop being your friend. And so I just got tired of the hypocrisy, because these same people that saying they're offended were in college in 2011 calling us murder you and all kind of other stuff, making memes about buses, being very insensitive to Robert Champion's family. And now that, so what I figured is, we can talk and laugh about death, but don't talk about BBWs. Am I wrong? I mean, we can call us all kind of stuff, but if you talk about a big black woman, that's to you. And it's just like, okay, come on, guys. Like, he said something. It's like trash talking. Like, y'all said nothing when Kendrick Lamar called that man an A minor and saying he messed with little kids. Y'all were all screaming it at the Super Bowl, and that was their way of trash talking. Like, when rappers battle, same thing with announcers. When bands battle, our announcers is a part of our battle. And now what you've done is taken our battle away. So since everybody's offended, I got a list of things I'm offended of. Yes, I'm offended of all rap music. Ban that. Any band playing rap music with cursing words in it, I'm offended. If you're talking about B's and H's and telling women to twerk and shake their behind, take it away. Have something else. Twerking. I don't want to see not a damn band shake their behind. I'm offended. I don't want you to see you humping the ground. I'm offended because now I got to explain to my kids why you're gyrating on the floor. All right? Any song that has any explicit lyrics, it should not be played on band fields ever. Matter of fact, all dancing music and explicit clothing. That's right, dancers. We don't want to see you in bathing suits. We want to see you in full clothes. Why are you out there half naked? I'm offended. All right? I mean, like, How far is this offense going to go? How far are we going?
That's a good point. That's a good point. And then with the latest news that broke this evening, the conference has got involved to the point of fining FAMU $10,000. And there is now we still don't know whether this is a conference levied suspension or whether it's a FAMU leveled suspension, but there is a 2-game suspension that has been levied of 2 football games. It doesn't say home games or just 2 games in general for presumably Joe Bullard. That's the latest.
Right. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still crap, because why wasn't Southern University's banned when they bought those big guys out there in those sloppy white shirts and those sloppy blue and brown or black pants, and said instead of they were being the honey bees, they were the honey bears. Okay, not only were the honey bears, let's just really talk about it. Honey bees and hornets are mortal enemies. Why are they even like in the same school? But once again, we're talking about Alabama here. I don't know. Like, is that not provocative? What if about my little daughter saw that? I'm offended. I'm very offended. And then the announcer said a combined weight of 2,134 pounds. The Honey Bears. Who were they picking at? A whole 1 minute and 30-second show dedicated to mocking these women. And aren't this the same exact group that started off because y'all wouldn't allow the big girls to be on the smaller girls team, which in 2004, allegedly from the article I read from the band director, because most of the girls couldn't make the team, they would go to flag. So he made that for those women. You discriminated within your own band. Why aren't the big girls with the small girls if they can do the same thing? And then the very first song that you came out on was Go, Go, Big Girl, What You Go Do? Go, Go, Big Girl. And once again, the comment, I have dark humor. Y'all listen to all kind of stuff. Y'all love Corey Holcomb. You laughed at Charlie Kirk, like, miss it. So the dark humor was dark. Okay, I get it, but it was still humor because intent was never meant to hurt. But he didn't say they were big. That was a comment like, you're losing weight, which means you're getting smaller. I don't know. I just feel like it was blown out of proportion. I feel like, where was the apology asked for Southern University's band to mock those women? That's mocking them. And then somebody, that's not the same.
What, did we lose Stashay?
Okay, so it's like, okay, great. You okay? Is that all right?
Yeah, we got you. I don't know. I somehow I lost your picture. We lost your picture there. But that's all right.
But it's like, okay, when is it feasible to pick at them? So you can shuck and jive on the field and pick at the way they dance, pick at the way they look, call them, the men honeybee. And then you got men up there. Why you just didn't get the women, bigger women from your band, or, from your school? Why did you put men in front of the field to impersonate women, when all the time in history shows that a lot of times to degrade women, especially Black women, we will emasculate them and tell them that they are manly looking? And that's what you did. You put men on the field, but that's funny. But, Joe Bullard comment wasn't. I don't believe you should be able to take the power away from media. This is why you same people was around here fighting for Jimmy Kimmel's job, and he got it back. But then you want Joe Bullard to be retired and washed up. And it's just like, Black people sometimes are harder on ourselves than we are on others. We give grace to many other races than we give to our own selves. We want us by the stake. But, Jimmy Kimmel can laugh at a dead person because you didn't like what the man said, but you're the same people that holler freedom of speech. I mean, I have so many mixed feelings. I think the president of ASU blew it out of proportion. I believe FAMU has been under attack since we got into the SWAC. We have always been told we're not SWAC enough. And then some of y'all been in SWAC all your life and don't have a championship. So, I think that's SWAC enough. I think whoever SWAC should be the ones that have the championship, right? None of y'all have won that against the MEAC yet, but about us, right? So we gave y'all a championship, and that's still not good enough. Either we're Christmas in July or we're not. And it's like, I feel like every every attack. We are literally under the limelight. We can't breathe. And these same women that's right here talking about, I can't believe that big women, was the same women talking about the wig of our own president, the makeup of our own president, and how she looks. Now, is it about women empowerment and black women, or is it not? And see, black men can't say this. Because if they say that, then they're real chauvinists. And I believe every last one of them probably think the same way. Y'all hypocrites. Why y'all ain't go buy our president a good wig? Why one of y'all, if you care so much?
That's why we quiet over here. Hold on, I'll put myself on mute.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all hypocrites. You want to pick and choose when you got mad. And God forgive me, as an ex-female that used to be 210 pounds myself, you probably got upset because I remember when they say fat jokes, I used to get upset about fat jokes because I was fat.
Stashay, let me ask a question here. And Kelvin, I don't know if before you want to jump in, but I'm curious, when were you made aware of the Southern because I had never seen it until you posted it. No, and that underscores your point that nobody brought this up. This wasn't a viral thing. Nobody in the HBCU Twitter spaces was talking about that halftime performance. When did that come on your radar?
Somebody sent it to me after they saw my rants. They was like, have you seen this? Southern University just did this 3 weeks ago. And then somebody sent me a picture of a guy from, I think it was Jackson or something like that, holding up a sign that says, yo, Honeybee should play tuba. And it was a kid in the band that held up this sign. Now, we all know that the bigger people play tuba. I don't know why people try to act like skinny people play tuba. Yeah, but we be shocked when skinny people play tuba and big people play piccolo. So don't act like we be like, now why that big person playing piccolo? They could have got on tuba. We've said that. We've done that. At least I know I have. At least I know the band world has. And I don't understand, where did y'all get soft? Because you dang sure wasn't soft when you was picking at the death of my friend. You wasn't soft. Y'all went in hard. Called me a murderer and I wasn't even one. I'm the one that took the last picture of all of the drum majors standing like this, the actual ones that was marching, and then the alumni drum majors. That picture has gone viral. I took that. And I was supposed to go back to that hotel because I was like, when did you become a drum major? He was like, bro, come back. So where were y'all? You know what I'm saying? We had to eat that. I had to eat that. I had to come up with witty jokes. I had to dang on cry at night, and none of y'all cared. And y'all were attending the school then, some of you. And I didn't hear a president. I didn't hear an alumni. I didn't hear nobody from nobody else's school speak up, which lets me know FAMU is just simply under attack. You hate orange and green. And I understand when you arrogant, when you confident, when you got it, when you La Florida, you can't help it. Don't get mad because we got sunshine 24/7. I just feel like that's what it is. Like, because what other reason could it be? Either you mad that big black women get picked at or you're not. So if you're going to be mad at big black women getting picked at, that means nobody should do a dance routine to mock them either. I want Southern University's band suspended for 2 games. How far are we going to go with this? Then if I call for that, then I'm going to have Southern hating me. But it's like, no, bro. Either you going to serve everybody the same plate or you not. That's like coming to a buffet and then you get to order something in the back while everybody, no, we ain't doing that. Equality across the board.
Yeah, it does seem like it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to police this. They kind of set a precedent with no end game, unfortunately.
How far does offense go?
Yeah.
How far do being offended goes? I'm offended y'all humping the ground. I'm offended you playing explicit music. I'm offended that you're turning around, bending over, and shaking your butts in front of children. I'm offended. I'm going to be the Candace Owen of marching bands. You hear me? I am going to find out every announcer. I ain't never watched no band show but FAMU, but baby, I'm finna be on it like white on rice. You better speak with poise. Matter of fact, don't even say nothing about the other band. You say something about the other band, I'm offended. Because why did you mention us during your show? How far are we going?
Where is the band community in this? I mean, you brought, look, again, we are not band people, and you brought up stuff that I'm sure a lot of people.
That's why I got my cleaning stuff out here, because I need to clean this crap up. Because this is crap. It's crap. I can say crap, right? When I get y'all fined $10,000 for that, I don't have that.
I wish. I don't know where they I don't know where they're getting $10,000 from, even if they wanted to fine us. But no, you're good.
Just don't get Bryan suspended.
Yeah, don't get me suspended. That's all. But anyway, so what is the vibe like amongst the band community? Well, I mean, obviously, let me start with Marching 100 alum. Let's start with Marching 100 alumni.
I can't speak for the Alumni Association. Only the president can, right? Out of respect.
But I mean, just your peers that you talk to.
I have seen mixed reviews, but really only about 2 mixed reviews of someone just like both parties, like this both taken out of proportion. But majority of the people are, sticking up with me. A lot of them can't really, comment or say stuff because they may or may not have jobs that may or may not get fined and taken right now. So I've gotten calls. I've gotten support right now on Twitter. I didn't even share it on Twitter because I don't even go on there. But somehow combined, like 3 videos been shared. It's combined almost 50,000 people don't watch that. On my Facebook page alone, it's about 20,000 people that have watched my video. On TikTok, it's probably about maybe 5 now, but about 4,000 for sure on TikTok. And I forgot I didn't make my Instagram public, and I just did again. So I don't know the numbers from there. But and people are sharing it. So we can't say that everybody thinks the way that the people who want to find the man and scalp him and hang him by the stake and crucify him. I mean, you are Jesus. I mean, Lord. It's not that many people who feel that way in the band world, because it's minus the people that just hate FAMU, because other people who really, they like, bro, we trash talk. Like, what do rappers do? They make diss tracks. That's our diss track. Y'all are now taking the power away from our diss track because you're mad at an Ozempic joke. And you know what's more funny to me? That people are saying, oh, ASU dropping a bag. They should get an NIL deal with Ozempic. You trying to say all them girls got daggone high blood pressure and diabetes? Because that ain't a flex either. If Ozempic supports them, that means they're sick. So it's like on one end, y'all I don't know. Everybody just so sensitive. I don't know if it's COVID. I don't know. I'm just afraid to breathe. It's like, she breathed wrong. I'm offended. Find her.
Is there a line? Let me ask that. How about that? Is there a line? Because obviously we talked about in the last segment, the band banter has always been go right up to the line. But what is the line?
What is the line when Bethune-Cookman formed damn you first?
Okay.
Stuck up the middle finger. We were in an uproar. Our president didn't call for their president to apologize, and we were in an uproar. Then the next year they put scam you. Isn't that not defamation of character? It's like, I don't know. I don't know if Florida argued different, or the fact that we are in the SWAC and they hate us. And I keep leaning toward we are in the SWAC and they hate us. Because no matter what we do, we're not great. We win the Sutler Award. It's the white man's award, but it's the highest any marching band award you can ever get. Just like a Grammy is the highest music award you can get. Just like an Oscar is the highest, acting award that you can get. Man, here it is. We got that. We're not good enough for that. They go to Paris, they're not good enough for that. Go to Tim, they're not good enough for that. I just think y'all mad because you see, regardless of what we went through in 2011, we still bounce back and we're still America's band, and you hate us and you want to attack us. There's no other way. I mean, dang on it, ASU. You kicked our behinds in our own field. You couldn't just walk away with that victory. You couldn't just say, I don't care what the announcer said. We just beat your behind, bumper conference winning. Like, you couldn't just do that. Where's the sportsmanship when football players say F you on the field, when football players say nasty stuff and we catch it and we laugh? But it's the sport in football, but not with FAMU, but yes, with Southern. Can I stick up the middle finger? Because I don't want to get you fined. But
I don't see your video. Video's not showing right now, so you could be shooting a double bird right now. We wouldn't see it right now.
I'm not. So I'm just saying Bethune-Cookman didn't get fined. I was thinking I had the same grace.
You know what's funny? We win the Band of the Year, and now all of a sudden, all the bands got issues with the ESPN Band of the Year competition. Just saying.
Listen, they told us it was rigged. It was rigged. They're lying. Like, no matter what we win the number one HBCU, we win this. It's no, y'all still suck. No, you're still murderers. No, you're still a scam. No, with all this, because there's no other school that could have went through what we have gone through and survived. Clock all of that tea. And that's what it's like we take a licking and keep on ticking. And you're mad about it. And now that you got Marva there, y'all know, come on, let's really talk about it. You got Marva there, and every black person believes she was sent there to destroy FAMU. Now, some of y'all don't, but majority of you do. So what better way to make a complaint every time with a president that was sent to destroy the university in the get-go? But I'm gonna let you know like this: if FAMU go down, there will be no more HBCUs. Second of all, just get rid of marching bands, because all of y'all copied off of Dr. Foster. Yes, even you, ASU, Dr. Lau studied with Dr. Foster. I know, because I studied with Dr. Lau at Stibler for a semester and know his family very well here in Orlando, Florida.
Talk about that for a second. Talk about that history that the two bands have, and what you just brought up there.
So Dr. Lau's, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if he did a workshop, but he used to work hand in hand at FAMU. He left there and studied under Foster. He left there and went and started ASU band. He also started Stillman College band. A lot of people don't know that. I think it was 1999, if I'm not mistaken. So he started 2 college HBCU bands, but they all studied under Dr. Foster because it was a different style. It was high knee lifting, dancing, fast rattling. This is why ASU rattles. You rattle. You may call it fast marching, but baby, it's rattling. And how do I know this? Because at Stillman, they made us do the same thing. So I feel like it's family business. It was big brother, little brother, or daddy, son, right? And you just mad at dad. You're mad at dad. I don't know what else to say. You're mad at dad. You'll never get a settler. You'll never be America's band. You'll never go to Paris. Maybe now that I'm saying it, hopefully it go viral and you get something. But once again, you got something because it was off the backs of what FAMU said. So we still gonna take credit. I just wish y'all wouldn't hate us so much. If you forgave your baby daddy for cheating on you, should forgive FAMU. That's all I'm saying. And have another baby with him. I mean, just.
Oh, Jesus. Kelvin, Marcus, y'all got anything for Stashay here? Because I mean, she done dropped the mic on a couple different notes, and I'm like, wow, beautiful stuff.
Good thing we don't run for no smoke here, because she bringing straight smoke.
I'm an Aries, so wherever there's smoke, there's gonna be fire, and I'm fire.
What else do you have going on right now other than these viral videos? Give us if you would, while we got you for a minute here or two before we close out our segment with you. Just what else you got going on in your life?
Like I said, I still write music for TV shows. I actually just got paid from what is it? One of them little places, BMI. They just sent me a check. I still write songs for movies and TV shows. Actually, if anybody know and don't want to write a song, let me know, because we got some stuff they're doing for Love Island. They want us to do some stuff. So if you can write music, hit me up. Working, I don't want to tell people where I work, because then now they may get me fired. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing big things, still teaching music, teach private lessons, teach voice, teach piano, teach trumpet, teach French horn, and I'm gonna still work with the kids without being in the school system. So if you think you're going, oh, she a teacher, I quit for people like y'all. That's why. Your kids are okay. Your kids, I love your kids. I can have them together. It's y'all. It's you adults. It's the ones who your daddy wasn't there to say. Black man, that's why you got to be in your children's lives. I'm just saying, all of this is the main reason why black men got to step up and tell their child, you are somebody. That way words won't offend them the way they offended them. But boy, I swear to God, y'all are really, really like offended.
Can we put in a request? We need a new promo for our show. I just think, Kelvin, we found a voice for our new promo. I should have reached out to Stashay a long time ago, but I think I found the voice to do our promo for we need to do a little 30-second promo for the network. We
I got you. I'm right there. That's right up my alley. And I can put on my very educated voice if need be. But I'm gonna talk like this on that promo, so I'm just getting because I'm from Florida. And to let people know, please don't let it fool you. I do sing in 6 or 7 different languages. Okay. I play 3 instruments. Don't let this fool you. I'm very educated. I just like to take things lighthearted because y'all take things so seriously. It's people out here that never died before, dying.
Hey, Ashton, Kofi listening right now. He laughing his tail off right now in spirit. I know he is. I 100% right now.
That's my dog. Maybe don't do that. That's my dog. He's the one that pushed me to talk on podcasts. So
he did. He did. We eternally grateful for him introducing us to you and for you being a part of our O&G family. So, like I said, I know I hadn't reached out in a minute, but there's always
it be like that sometimes. But you reached out when you were supposed to.
Amen. And I'm glad. I'm glad we have your perspective out there because, like you said, it is. You can see it. That we are under attack. I mean, hell, I was just telling this at the start of the show. I mean, I just told every rattler to get on a knee and pray for FAMU with some real honest intention and what you want to see, because the stuff that's happening right now is it's just wild.
And you can tell. And let me just say what I saw. I saw a coach that brought FAMU from nothing to something. And in 2 years, he turned the program. I mean, he was there longer, but within that 2 years before he left, he turned that program around. We was getting world-renowned stuff on top of what Deion Sanders was doing for Jackson. HBCUs were getting seen. Scouts and things like that were coming to HBCUs. FAMU, of course, being one of them. You had LeBron doing the shoes and, all of this stuff. And then as soon as that happened, boom, you're going to offer our coach a job. Right after a championship, what school do you think UF would have done that? You think Florida State would have done that? You think Ohio State would have gotten rid of their coach? Oh, the money. Y'all find money to do everything else. The alumni would have raised it. And it's like you took him. Then once you took him, you put this coach here who begged to be here, but you got to go. Like, it's embarrassing to come from the season we come from. You begging like you going to keep us there. And, baby, you took us under. Are you a plant? And then after you, then the AD who didn't even do nothing while she was the AD at FAMU, did some at another job that y'all went and dug up, okay, to make sure she got fired. And then you sent Marvin. And you telling me this ain't a setup. And then you said, I didn't include the scam you guy, which caused Larry to leave. After Larry was our interim president, when we had to get one and you didn't let him be the president, then we had to get that president and you finally let him be president. He was sitting at daggone school, skyrocketing. We've been under attack. We've been under attack since they got rid of our law school. We've been under attack when they got rid of our hospital. We've been under attack since. We are one of the biggest HBCUs in the world. And all I'm saying is FAMU Law School, this will be a great case study, to go and because it's getting ready to shape how announcers and the band world works, because I will be the Candace Owen of marching bands. You do any dancing that offends me, I'm going to write a letter. I am going to make a video and I'm going to post it. Why not? Everybody, you get offended. I'm handing out offenses for everybody. Like, oh, you hear me?
Stashay, let people know how they can find you on all of these places.
You can just type in my name right there on at least Instagram and Facebook. On Twitter, on TikTok and YouTube, I am the YN's auntie. You're welcome. And if you want to send me money, because I'm a mother of 4 kids, but I got like 7 jobs, but I still need help, because why not? My Cash App is Go Fund Auntie. With a Y. Okay, I'm done. But you can find me when you send money. I'm where the money resides. That's where you can find me. There you go.
See? Keep 100. Stashay, appreciate you. Love you. Respect you. Thank you for your words. Yeah. Even with the flair that you bring it, it's much appreciated tonight.
Absolutely.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And I'm not going to not be invited back, right? Because a lot of times that happens. And I was just about to say, if you wasn't going to invite me back, I have been uninvited in better places. That's all I was just going to say.
Until we talk again, Stashay, you will be back. Thank you.
Anytime. Kick me out the room, because I'm going to have to stand up, and I don't want my breast to lean over.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
What?
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all.